Okay, we continue. The two equations, I just solve them, and whenever we're solving equations, everything with x on one side, everything without x on the other side. So this 3x, I can bring it to this side, and then this one I'll take that side. So I will have x minus 3x, because this came that side, so it became negative, and then the minus 8 is still on that side. I didn't do anything, and then I say this minus this 4 should go on the other side and become minus 4. Okay, so here I have x, I subtract 3 x's. How many x's do I have altogether? I should have negative 2x, and then minus 8 minus 4, this is minus 12. Then I want x, so everything without x on the other side, divide by 2, negative 2, divide by negative 2, and I get x is equal to 6. Okay, so that is the first one, but I need to test it. Okay, I must always test my solution in case it is not valid. Then I look at the second one. Here I have negative multiplying the brackets, so it should multiply everything inside the brackets. So this is x plus 4, this is minus 3x plus 8, because this is negative 1 times 3x, negative. Negative 1 times negative 8, it's positive. So again, everything with x on one side, everything without x on the other side. So this minus 3x, I'll bring it to the other side. That's why it will become positive 3x. And then this 8 stayed that side. And then I have this positive 4 went on the other side. It becomes negative. Okay, so I can combine these two, x plus 3x, this is 4x, and then 8 minus 4, this is just 4, then I divide by 4, divide by 4, I get x is equal to 1. So these two solutions that I get, I need to test them, but I don't test them in here, in these two. If I test them in here, they will both be valid because that's where I got them from. What I need to do is test them in the original equation that I was given. So I will start my test over here. So test x is equal to 6, and I test it in this one. So I'll test it on the left hand side, and I'll test it on the right hand side, and see if my values are equal. If they're equal, it is a solution. If they're not equal, it is invalid or it is not a solution. So I start here, I have 6 plus 4, the absolute value. This is equal to the absolute value of 10. This is equal to 10. And I do the same thing on the right hand side. I have 3 times 6 minus 8. 3 times 6 is 18. So I have 18 minus 8. This is equal to 10. So remember, left hand side I have 10, right hand side I have 10. They are equal, so x is equal to 6 is a solution. Okay, then I do the same thing with x is equal to minus 1. Let me just make some space here. Okay, and remember, very important, I am not testing it in here. If I test it in here, it will be a solution because this is where I got x is equal to 1 from. I need to test it in the original equation. So I look at my left hand side, I substitute 1 in the left hand side, so I have absolute value of 1 plus 4. This is absolute value of 5, which is just equal to 5. Then I look at my right hand side. On my right hand side I have 3x minus 8, so I have 3 times 1 minus 8. This is 3 minus 8, which is equal to minus 5. Then I look at my answers for the left hand side and the right hand side. Here on the left hand side I have 5, here I have minus 5. Those two are not equal, so I say left hand side is not equal to the right hand side, so x is equal to 1 is not a solution. Okay, so if I had stopped here, I wouldn't know that it is not a solution. So you must test your answers, and then after you've tested it, you test it on the left hand side and on the right hand side of the original question. Where is it? There it is. Okay, and then if it is valid, it's a solution. Okay, if it gives you something like this where the left hand side is not equal to the right hand side, then it is not a solution.